Good morning. So we're here in the office today starting off, and Kathy has some sales that you've already pulled, and you might have some things to show that you've sourced recently.
Yeah.
We've got Reese down there licking himself.
Hopefully later today we're gonna go out sourcing, but I figured I went last night, and if you're following me on Instagram, you probably already saw, but I'll show you guys here. And then I pulled my sales last night on the way to the gym, because I don't know that I'm gonna have time to go to storage today. So yeah, I wanted to at least get these out, and then we'll ship again tomorrow.
Yeah, this is Thursday, and it's like our normally like our kind of like do whatever for ourselves day. But it's turned into being like, it's a very busy day for us.
Errand, but
yeah.
Chris has to stay for a warranty
Some warranty issues with some stuff, and so I had to be back at the house for a specific time range. It's just annoying. So
I gotta go thrifting by myself, and I'll try to get as best of footage as I can.
Yeah.
And hopefully some good stuff today.
We'll tag that on the later part of this video, so stay tuned for that.
But anyways, I sold this little bundle on Kitizen, the Cloud Island Little Lovey from Binsmith, and then just a Tommy Bahama Girl swimsuit, no tag. So the Lovey I had $1.61 into, the swimsuit I had $5 into. The bundle sold for $36 with free shipping on Kitizen. So shipping was $4.85 on that.
Okay.
That is probably about a $20 profit or so. Not too bad. These I did also show on my Instagram. I bought these for myself and they just didn't fit. So, yeah, just some nice Nike Vapor Max. I got them on Mercari. I was all in $82.51 and I sold them on eBay for $127.50 plus shipping.
Wow.
So, yeah, I did already type all the numbers in the spreadsheet. It still said I made a $33 profit, so that's pretty good for something I bought for myself and didn't fit. Like that's more
with no intention of flipping it, really.
Like that's more than I'd make on stuff I like am purposely thrifting to flip. So, and because of the price, they go through authenticity guarantee. So I don't think it should be a problem. Obviously, we have the box and everything too. So. Yeah, and it says final, well, we don't accept returns anyways, but I think eBay authenticity guarantee is just like no returns.
Once they authenticate it, you can't say,
you can't like, return it for whatever reason. So, anyhow, these are some Nike Air Max, sold on Mercari for $30. I didn't look up comps today. I bought these. I was just like, they look like a nice pair of shoes. They were $14.99 at the thrift, so. Not a great flip, so probably only about a $9 profit here, but glad to move them. Spend that $15 on something new.
You okay there, buddy? You're kind of restless.
So this mini Bowden little unicorn dress for $26 plus shipping on Mercari. I hadn't posted to Mercari in a while, and like the last few days I've been trying to cross-list at least a few items, and I've started making sales again. So Mercari is just one of those things that's real.
Imagine that.
They all are, right?
Yeah.
Like Mercari, if you want to make sales, I just post some items every day.
Be active on the platforms you want to sell on.
Yep. This I got off Kitizen as part of a bundle, and I paid $8.67. So $8.67 into $26 plus shipping.
Cool.
And then these native shoes I bought for $6.99 and sold for $21.21 plus shipping. I sold this Freedom Foundry Shacket no tag, paid $7.99, sold for $24 plus shipping. Adidas Crib shoes. Oh yeah, you guys saw this in our video the other day.
Yeah.
Those were from Once Upon a Child. They sold within like literally a few minutes of being listed, which I thought was crazy. I priced them at $17.95 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for. And I had $3.60 into those.
Very nice. Can't complain about that one.
Oh, that was great.
Love the really, really, really fast sales.
This is that Pottery Barn Darth Vader pillowcase, and it actually sold to our viewer Rachel. So thank you so much, Rachel.
Awesome.
She said she's buying that for her son, who is obsessed with Star Wars.
Sweet. Rachel, thank you so much.
She also wanted to just thank us for our spreadsheet. So.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much for that support. Hope the little guy loves it.
Yes. And then these Naote or N-A-O-T, I don't know. Anyways, I do love this brand, and these actually looked brand new. I didn't even like check them over that well, but they did have some minor cork damage like right on the heel area. So normally I could get probably $50 to $60 honestly for these, but because of that I priced them at $39.95. And then we had a sale running, and then I even sent an offer down to $28. So.
Oh.
Anyways, not a huge profit, but I moved them quick because of the damage. I had averaged my cost of goods that day, so $9.94 into 28 plus ships. Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad for some damaged goods.
Yeah.
Look at this speed bump right here. He's just.
Then, yeah, last night popped into Goodwill real quick. Looked for some shoes. Got these Toms. These were 30% off, so probably around $9. Like a, I don't know, chucka boot, I guess.
Looks kind of like a chucka boot.
So men's 11.5. I'll just wipe down the sides a little bit, but mostly really good shape. I'm sure I can get at least 30 out of those. Got some Paul Green loafers. Paul Green is a very expensive brand. I don't get it. Every time I sell their shoes, I'm just like, I would never wear this.
Is that a golfer or something?
I think so. It's just, I mean, it's a UK brand. So like, yeah, this is a brand where like, so these say size 7, but that's really like, I think a 9 US sizing, because these are a UK 7, so.
I wonder if it was, I feel like I looked him up because I made the joke that it was Tom Green's brother or something like that. And maybe he's like a cricket player or something. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like he was an athlete.
Okay, well, it's a good shoe brand to look out for. These were $7.99. I imagine I can get no less than 40, probably more out of those. These are some Adidas Ultra Boost. They're a little dirty, so I will throw them in the wash, but these were $9.99, size 15, so that's like one of those sizes where sometimes it's great because there's only 1 or 2 available online, and if they want it, they buy it fast, and then sometimes, you know, not a ton of people are size 15, so it might take a while. Either way, I grabbed them. I imagine I can get at least 50 out of those. Most Ultra Boosts you can get around 50 or more. Better shape. I got some towels, little denim sneaker, $7.99 into probably 40 or so. I love towels, actually. They sell really well. And lastly, these were priced up at $18.99. They're like a Nike React Presto Tiger. Really good shape. Like, they basically don't look worn. These are a 7 youth, but you know, you can convert that size into like a women's 9 or probably even to a men's, but the comps on these were weird. I only was seeing comps of like new, which these look almost new, but the new comps were like 100, so I don't know. I imagine I can get at very least 50, which, you know, that I did kind of pay up, but I'm probably going to average my cost on all these. My total for everything was $58.17, so that's about a little less than $11 a shoe.
Okay.
Not too bad. $11 into very minimum 30 on everything. So
very nice.
That's how we do it.
Cool.
So yeah, now I'm just gonna head out, do some thrifting. I did photograph some items this morning.
Yeah.
I'm also probably gonna stop at a coffee shop. I don't like being at the house when like warranty people or like anyone comes to like fix something. So yeah, I'll be at the coffee shop and thrifting, and we'll show you that stuff now.
Awesome.
Alright, so we just pulled up to the Goodwill. This is the same one from the last couple videos as well, so I'm not expecting to find a whole lot, but I had to drop a package at FedEx, which is just across the street, so figured I'd pop in, see if they put any new shoes on the shelf, so let's go find out. Okay, here's stop number 2. It's called New Horizons Thrift Store. I do love this store. It's just I don't make it over here that often, and I don't usually find shoes, so it's not one of the ones I frequent. But yeah, I haven't been here in a few months, so I'm excited to go in and see what they got. So yeah, let's go on in. Okay, just got out. I did get some shoes and some pants at that stop, so not too bad. Between the two stops, I think I have about a day's worth of listings, which is kind of was my goal for the day. So I am going to actually head to Starbucks to do some listings and then head home and show you guys what I got and how much I think it'll all sell for. So stick around.
All right, so we're back. It's the next day, and Kathy's gonna show us what she got.
Oh,
You dropped your phone.
All right. So yeah, I think I got footage of it all, but I'll just show you it up close. Grizzly Mountain Shacket. I feel like I sold this exact one color, like same color and everything. I just love shackets, so I can't like leave them there.
Right.
I'm sure I can sell this for around 30, 25 to 30 on that.
My name is Kathy, and I have a shacket problem.
I know. But then I own a few, and like I almost like never wear them either, because they're like too thick and like not comfortable. Well,
Yeah.
those ones, the men's ones, seem more comfortable. I don't know. Would you call this a shacket? It's more. It's a very thick pearl snap Wrangler.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have like pockets or anything, so I don't know that I'd call this a shacket, but it's super thick.
Heavy
this was
duty?
Yeah, so like I think I got footage of me like holding it up, but as I was checking out all these shoes and stuff, it was hanging on the go back rack behind the counter, and I was like, oh, I just saw, this color.
Mm-hmm.
This print that I always, I'm like, I can't like not look at that print, so had no clue what the brand was or anything. I was like, oh, can I see that? She handed it to me. I was like, oh, it's Wrangler, pearl snap. It's not like vintage or anything, but I mean, I'm sure this is at least a good $30 from $5.99. It might be more. I might list that higher. It's a really nice one.
Yeah.
that was a men's medium. The first one was an XXL. And the rest were just shoes. We got the plaid toms with like the Sherpa lining. Those usually sell around 25 to 30.
Those are shoes and not slippers. That's They look like slippers.
I guess you could wear them for slippers, but yeah, they have the hard bottom for outdoor. These Canucks were cool. Dang it. It's like I can flake it off, but I didn't notice it at the store. I was like, oh, these are like perfect. Anyways, yeah, some nice Canucks. These usually sell around 30 or so plus shipping. What did I drop now? Some Skechers that I overpaid for because they'll just sell probably pretty quickly. But yeah, I just like a nice knit. These knit ones seem to do well, and like a black sneaker is always a good find.
Yeah.
Women's 8.5. I did pay $12.99 for these, probably into about $30-35, so not great, but should sell good. Got some Dance Goes. Really nice shape. Again, paid $12.99, hopefully into about 35 to 40 on those. I don't know if I've ever sold this brand, Black Diamond. I don't know.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Is it like a ski brand or something?
Looks like a rock climbing, but I don't know if it's. I feel like it's more of a casual sneaker though.
Yeah.
I think I can get at least 4. These were $16.99. I was gonna say 40. I feel like I'm pretty sure I screenshot it. Comes at the store. I can't remember. Actually, I think 50 to 60. Hopefully on those. They're really nice. They're in good shape. Men's 13. So.
Okay.
Hopefully those do well. And then just these Under Armour. These are actually a youth size, so I don't know that they'll be amazing, but they're in really good shape. The treads are like perfect. So yeah, youth 4.5, although the Euro's 36.5, so it's probably like a women's 6.5. So I might list youth and or women's. Okay. Just to get more potential buyers. So these will probably sell around 30 plus ship. Closer to 40 maybe if they were women's at a larger size. But yeah, not horrible stuff. And yeah, so I mentioned that was the same Goodwill that I've been at 2 or 3 times this week already.
Right.
So like I just have sections I like to check. Obviously shoes. I like to check men's outerwear, sweaters, stuff like that. But yeah, there was new stuff. There's new stuff every day. So you can just keep going to the same stores over and over. At least in Colorado, I know not.
Right.
By the comments we get, like, oh, your Goodwills look so nice. I guess that's not how it is everywhere. So, which is funny because everywhere, like when we travel, for the most part, I'm like, the Goodwills are pretty similar.
We don't travel very far, or too many places at least.
Where else did we go?
We've been to
Florida,
Salt Lake, Florida,
Utah,
Nebraska.
They were all fairly similar. At least as thrifters. All right, and then the second stop, I got 3 pairs of men's pants. We got some Prana. Just, I don't know. Just a black pant. Yeah,
Black
it's not
pants?
even a jean. But those are probably around 30 to 40.
A blue one?
I do need to wash all these. They're pretty dusty.
Yeah.
I don't always wash their fines, but yeah, if they need it, I will. These are LL Bean, like a nice corduroy. Probably 25 to 30 on those.
Are those black or blue?
These are navy.
Navy, okay.
Yeah, so.
They look darker in person. On the camera, I'm picking up the blue though.
Yeah. And then these were Adriana Gold's, whatever.
Goldschma, whatever.
Talisman.
Goldschmied.
These are like a black denim jean, and these were half off, so that's the only reason I grabbed them. I wouldn't have paid the $13 for those, but. Yeah, the sell-through seemed okay. I did check because I don't know. This brand seemed like it used to do well, and then it kind of didn't. But for $6.50, I was like, if I can get at least 30, it'll be worth it, and I think I can. So grabbed those. And then there's some shoes. This store I normally don't get shoes because you'll see on the camera they price anything halfway decent like ridiculous. Like the Z coils were like $57.
Yeah.
Even New Balance like $18, things like that. So. But I did find a few pairs. This one being a Bolo.
Yeah, look at this
and by
brand.
Bolo, I'm calling it a Bolo because of how much, or the sell-through rate, not necessarily how much they're going to sell for. Brand is Icebug. I've never even heard of it. I just kind of was looking at them. They kind of looked like, they kind of reminded me of a La Sportiva or like a Mammoth or something. Is another shoe I have like that looks like this. But anyways. was like, well, they look decent, like that tread. So I was like, let me just look them up really fast. And yeah, the sell-through's over 100%. I think it's like 144%. And they're selling for around, like pre-owned, probably about $40. I'll probably list them at like $49.95 plus ship and run a sale or take an off, not take an offer, but send an offer. So yeah, those should sell within probably the first 30 days of being listed. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then yeah, those Las Sportivas, I love this brand. These usually sell 40, 50, sometimes even more. If they're men's, these are women's 7. So yeah, not bad for a $6 pickup. Got some of these basic Adidas. These were 8. These need to go get thrown in the wash, but these usually sell easily around 30. A little dirty, but treads are good. These, you guys see me sell these all the time, and these were half off, so they were only $3. They're not like the heels are slightly have some heel drag, but for $3, I was like, you know, some people just buy snow boots for like a single trip or something like that. So like I'd probably accept a lower offer on these since I only paid $3 and of the condition. I found a pair of these UIN. These have always done well. Those crazy colorful.
Right, yeah.
So these are probably at least 30 to 40, I would say. They are a women's 9.
Is it UIN or UNI?
UIN. I don't know what it stands for or anything, but
yeah. I looked it up at one point.
They honestly feel super cheap, like if you touch them. So like the first one I found, I was like, these can't be anything, right? But it was such a cool print the first time I ever found it that I was like, oh, let me just look it up. Because sometimes like novelty prints, regardless of brand, can just do well. But I got some Kurus. That's a good brand to look out for. These are probably going to go for at least 50. They're women's 9, and these were $12. So. Not bad. Cool. There was another pair exactly the same but in horrible condition, so obviously did not grab those.
Did they price them differently?
I didn't look at the price. I was just like, oh, they have ankle rips and treads all worn down and they're super dirty. And then these Olakais were 8 into probably 40. These are men's 10. I was flaking off these. This had like a spot on one of the canvases, but otherwise really good shape. Treads are good, so. Yeah, love Olakais. So yeah, not a bad day. How many things did I get? I think I got my daily listings. Let's see, 1, 2, 13. I got 18, so I want to list 21 a day. So 18, almost. And then I'll pick 3 harder things from my death pile.
Yeah.
And yeah, so not bad. I think I only thrifted for 2 hours or so. So obviously that day I had other errands and things to do, but on a normal day, I could essentially wake up, photograph. My plan is always to have my listings set up here. So drop the kids at school, come home, photograph the items. That would take less than 30 minutes to do 21. I want to get into the habit of doing at least 25 to start the draft bank.
Right.
Photograph 25, list 21.
Put 4 away.
So yeah, and then basically heading out to Thrift, find new items for the next day or the next week, whatever. And then head to a Starbucks and list the items I photographed in the morning. So that's where I'd like to get to at some point once we take care of the rest of all this. So yeah, I can see the end in sight, or I can see me getting to there soon, hopefully. So
yeah. And I'll show you. We've got this. We are still working on it.
A good amount, Yeah. Chris did help me the other day. We only had about 30 minutes, but I think we knocked out 30 things bagged up, harder things that sweaters that needed a lot of lint rolling.
It is Friday night and it's date night, so we're gonna have date night bagging and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
That would make me very happy to get most of this cleared out. So.
For sure. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That is gonna do it for this one, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. You guys want to see Reese?
Reese, they're missing you.